leading ourselves in a place of prayer, in our place of prayer, about doing a study through the book of Proverbs. Presently in verse 8, actually, we finished up verse 7 yesterday. Verse 8 continues with verse 7 and says, exalt her, exalt wisdom, exalt understanding, right? And she will promote you. Right. Whenever you do the right thing, you will get promoted in life. The Bible says promotion does not come from the east, not from the west. Promotion comes from God, right? And it comes from God not by accident, not because God just decides to promote you. Promotion comes from God when you do the right thing. When you do the right thing, you will get promotion. The Bible says God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man does, whatsoever a man sows, that will he reap or she reap, right? God promotes you when you do the right thing, right? Promotion is not an accident. Promotion is a result. Promotion is the harvest of your sowing. Right. The Bible says day and night will not cease, right? Sowing and reaping will not cease. It's an eternal covenant, an eternal thing that God has set to work, right? A part of the boundary condition that God has set for mankind. They are the laws of nature, the way God has ordained things to run, right? God has set things into operation that it doesn't need to get involved in. It's the system that God has put in place. When you do the right thing, you will get the right result. When you do the wrong thing, you will get the wrong result, right? Success is not by accident. Success is not suddenly, right? Success is traceable. It leaves a track behind it, right? When you do the right thing, when you invest the right thing on a daily basis, it will culminate in the right thing, the right result in your life. A successful life does not just happen. It comes from successful habits. When you build the right things in your life, you will get the right result. When you build the wrong things in your life, you will get the wrong result, right? If you're disciplined about doing the right things, you are disciplined about seeking for wisdom, right? If you are disciplined about the way you go about it, if you understand the way things are, and you live your life from that place of understanding, you live your life from that place of discipline, you're going to get the result that all of that sowing brings about, right? So if you exalt her, if you prioritize wisdom, if you prioritize the right way of doing things, and you do them accordingly, right, you will that doing will promote you. It will bring you before kings. It will bring you before the right people. It will bring you to your own place of plenty, your own place, your own railboat, your own large place. The place of your inheritance. It will bring you therein, right? The Bible says here in Proverbs 4:8, it says, exalt wisdom, exalt understanding, and she will promote you, right? It will bring you to a place, it will bring you to a place of honor. It will bring you to honor when you embrace her, when you embrace wisdom, when you don't just do things haphazardly, you don't just do things because you feel like, you don't just do things out of emotion. You're not a prisoner to your emotions. You're not a prisoner to your feelings. You're not a prisoner to the moments. If you're not someone that just reacts, you're someone that does things out of a responsibility, out of wisdom, out of thinking it through, out of prudence, out of understanding the way things are, and rightly placing them, then it will bring you to a place of honor, right? It will bring you to a place of honor.